Okay, so let's do another example here. Again, notice we've got three equations with two unknowns. Let's see what happens when we do our elementary reduction operations, our EROs. Okay, so again, I'm going to eliminate these two variables by multiplying by -1 here and then adding these. Okay, so I'm going to do -2 times row 1 plus row 2 and -2 times row 1 plus row 3. Okay, so these are going to go away. Now what happens is I end up with this system of equations. X plus 3y is equal to 1. These are going to go away. So what do I get? I get -6 plus 1, which is -5y. Okay, and then -2 minus 3 is -5. And now if I do the same thing for the third one, so -2, so -6 plus 2 is -4y. And then -2 plus 0 is -2. Okay, now, we got to do it again, got to get rid of this y. Let's see what happens here. Okay, now, I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to multiply by -4/5. So -4/5 times row 2 plus row 3, right? And what's that going to give me? Well, again, the first row is unchanged. The second row is unchanged. Now, what happens here? Well, this is going to eliminate this because -4/5 here gives me +4y plus -4y. So this goes to 0. And over here, what happens here? This is going to give me what? -4, or excuse me, this is going to give me +4 minus 2, which is +2. So now what happens here? Now here, I didn't get 0 equals 0. Now notice in the last equation, what can we say about 0 equals 0? Is that a true statement or is that a false statement? Well, it's true, right? It doesn't matter if I got 2 equals 2, 3 equals 3, 0 equals 0. So typically we'll always get 0 equals 0, but what's the point of that? It's the true statement. 0 equals 0 is true all the time, okay? And so like we talked about before, it means that two of the equations were the same, okay? Essentially represented the same equation. But what about this one, 0 equals 2? Well, what does that mean? That's a false statement. 0 equals 2 is always false. And so what does this mean? It means that for this system of equations, there is no value of x and y that will make them true. Okay, so this is the empty set. There is no solution to this system of equations. Okay, and that's it. So if you ever get this, where you've got a false statement, there is no solution to the system, and you're finished.